I'm Johnny Price with the Caleb Group here in Greenville, South Carolina, and this is another of our Talking Head film analyses, where we are not so much concerned with how good a movie might be as we are with the ideas that come out of the movie. The Fighter, starring Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale, Amy Adams, and directed by David O. Russell, is based upon the early years in the career of boxer Irish Mickey Ward, who fought back in the 1980s. And the film has a special emphasis on his relationship with his older half-brother Dickie, who helped train him as a boxer. Now, my first response to this film is the same response that I have to every film about boxing, and that is my absolute abhorrence of the sport. As one who is convinced of the value and dignity of every human being, given especially the fact that they are created in God's image, the idea that someone would deliberately, for sport and money, work hard, train themselves, hone their skills, with a determination to inflict as much pain and injury, hopefully to the point of knocking another human being unconscious, to me is completely unacceptable. And you add to that the gladiatorial aspect, where the stands are full of people cheering and jeering, and it just becomes completely repulsive. However, having said that, The Fighter is a film worth seeing. It's not really so much a film about boxing as it is about family loyalty. Mickey, played by Mark Wahlberg, has been extremely loyal to his family for years, loyal to a fault, allowing them, including older half-brother Dickie, who was himself at one time a fighter, but is now a drug addict. He has allowed his family to manage his career, and all it has brought him have been losses and humiliation. Dickie, on the other hand, with his drug abuse, undermining, at the very least, his responsibility toward his younger brother Mickey, has not been loyal to his family at all. And so for Mickey, young Mickey, the question becomes, at what point does a person step back and become his own person, continue to love his family, accepting with gratitude what healthy love and support they provide, while at the same time refusing to allow the detrimental and dysfunctional parts to determine their course. And Mickey's family is highly dysfunctional. The most self-destructive member, of course, is Dickie, who ends up serving 2 years in prison. But when he gets out, he is clean and sober and back in good physical condition. So now what? It makes you wonder whether the title, The Fighter, is about Mickey or Dickie. Well, both of these gentlemen each have their own come to Jesus moments. And as one reviewer put it, these are literally come to Jesus moments. We are given a strong indication in the film of the family's Catholic background. Now, where that is, I'm not going to tell you. But there comes a point for each of these men when they reach a crossroad where whatever decision they make is probably going to determine the course of the rest of their lives. And with each of these men, we see them praying. Not a bad idea. I'm Johnny Price, and this has been another of our Talking Head film analyses for the Caleb Group.